let's be very clear. Okay. Claire wasn't responsible for anything. She took this on. She met with me early on to say, I really like this project.
I contacted Dr. Turner because I heard about everyone in the school music knew that she wanted to do the service learning trip to Panama, and she was taking the wind ensemble. So I contacted her and I asked her how we could help and how what all they needed.
She single-handedly decided that this was going to be the project. See, here's a student who likes the project, likes the idea of service, likes the idea of gathering instruments so that we can donate them to Panamanian children, and took it on as a project with her fraternity.
Claire was there with the Panama Wind Ensemble, and we sorted out who would take one instrument in their checked luggage. So we would have maybe somebody take 2 clarinets, or take 3 flutes, or take a snare drum.
I guess my main goal was to show that the School of Music at large and the community really supported this awesome service learning trip.
Not only did she do the t-shirts for us and have them designed, and gave us the profits so that we could, contribute more to the tour.
Claire had made this system, I believe from the military, of taking the shirts and folding them and then rolling them up into, they almost look like those Pillsbury dough containers. They're about that size. And it was a lot more efficient way of putting them in your suitcase as opposed to folding a shirt and it being this big.
Your most basic instrument is already a few $100s. Even though we raised $785 with the t-shirt sales, that's not very much if you're going to use that money to buy an instrument.
I know me and for my peers how much we take for granted the fact that we can get an instrument, get in a practice room, sit there for a few hours a day and study what we want. And the people in Panama, the kids that want to study music, they really don't have that opportunity. They are fighting to be able to have instruments.
I reached out to all the 3 different fraternities, so the majority of our sales outside of the wind ensemble, because they also wore the shirt on their tour, came from the 3 music fraternities at Hugh Hodgson, and so I put their logo on the bottom.
We're very thankful for her help, and all the instruments got down there like they were supposed to, and giving them to the kids was very special.
Here I am studying music. I absolutely love what I do, and giving part of that to a kid in Panama, who will probably not have the opportunity. It was really cool.
Humbling is really the best word, to be able to sit back and say, wow, that was really cool that we were able to do that for them, and we should sit here and do that more and appreciate what we have more and give back more because we can do that.
We always question where we would be without music and how different our lives would be if we decided not to continue playing trumpet in high school or if we quit in middle school. And every single time someone's directly asked this, they're just kind of quiet and they just kind of look down, and we realize how impactful it's been and how present it's been in our lives.
Dr. Turner said, we work with your students all day. Here's all of our instruments, and we'd like to give them to you to help your band program. And I remember at that point, we would all stand up, the people who had instruments under their chairs, and take them to the front of the ensemble where the students would come receive them.
All I said, I learned how to say it in Spanish, I don't remember now, but I was like, take good care, enjoy it, and have fun.
The physical act of getting up and placing the instrument that they've had to put in their luggage or take care of until we give it away, in addition to their own instrument, music, and luggage, to finally give it away is a big moment for our students. One of them was a trumpet player, and he came up to me after the concert and he said the gift of the trumpet 2 years ago had changed his life.
Seeing this young Panamanian musician years later, and he's still working on his technique and still getting better, it's just that's really incredible.
It's amazing to me. I mean, that we think that this generation, your generation, is narcissistic and the selfies and the self-serving, and you run into a student like that, or the students that I took to Panama, and go, I don't think so. They may take a lot of selfies, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're all about the self. Not my experience anyway. This is not a self-serving generation.